Good morning. This is Rich here on behalf of Rich TV Live. Hope you're having a great day. I did go live yesterday and told you the markets were green, futures were green, and the Asian markets were green. And this is in the midst of all this coronavirus fears. And Jim Cramer, who I have a lot of respect for, has already come out publicly and said that the Federal Reserve and America can cut rates all they want, but rate cuts aren't going to make much of a difference due to the coronavirus. What we really need is a vaccine. Isn't that what I've been saying? Isn't that exactly what I've been saying? So until we find a vaccine, until we find a cure, this problem will persist. And I'm going to be quite honest with you guys. I don't want to travel. I don't want to travel. As much as I want to travel, I don't want to travel because why would I want to put myself at risk? I keep hearing the stories about people all over the world that are sick because they were traveling. I mean, it seems like a pretty easy solution. Just don't travel. But, people don't want to take this seriously. People think, oh, why me? People thinking, oh, what's the chances that I'm going to get this? And then bam, before you know it, you got it. So I'd be very careful, guys. I'd really think twice about traveling. I'd really think twice about going into public places. Amanda in Indonesia and I talked about how we thought it was in Indonesia. I got ridiculed. I got attacked by people from Indonesia saying, why are you spreading lies? Why are you spreading rumors? We're the Holy Land. We're protected by God. Yeah, right. Today, Indonesia announced that they got it too. Surprise, surprise. Let's be honest, okay? If you're a small country and you survive off tourism, do you really want to announce that you got the coronavirus? The Dominican Republic just announced that they got it too. They survive off tourism too. They don't want to announce that they got the coronavirus because that's going to hurt their tourism. I thought about going to the Dominican and then I was like, they got the corona and I don't want to be in the Dominican Republic with a Dominican doctor. If I get cancers, it's not worth it. There's nothing in life worth risking your health as far as I'm concerned. Brent says they're pushing money into the market. It's never really crashed. Even when it's crashed, it just comes right back. So I'm not really too worried about the markets. I think the markets will go up and they'll go down, but over time they're going to go up. These markets as high as they want because clearly that's what they've been doing. Brent Jagger says we're not going to have a vaccine for at least a year because they have to be clinically tested, at least in the United States. They won't give it to people. Third world countries, I'll shoot him up with. Yeah, I mean, we are finally green. Let's take a look at the markets. Let's take a look at this. So the Dow Jones is up 626 points. S&P. The IMF and the World Bank pledged to help countries combat effects of the virus outbreak. So you can see here that others are jumping in to help out. Apple is up 6.9%. Walmart's up 6.9%. Twitter's up 8.4%. Costco's up 9.3%. All these players flying today. So markets are very bullish all of a sudden. S&P 500 up 2% or 69 basis points. NASDAQ up 2.3% or 204 basis points. Global Dow up 45 points or 1.57%. Gold up 28.4 points or 1.8%. And oil up almost 5%, up $2.21 at $46.97. Now, one of the coronavirus stocks that's actually doing quite well today, and maybe because they haven't exploded yet, is TOMZ. TOMZ is doing extremely well. You know what? We need to put these markets on full alert because I gave you guys my top 10 for March 2020, and lots of my picks are up today. So congratulations to anyone who took advantage of these moves. My number one and my number two picks were Visa and MasterCard, both up today. So since we called some winners again in advance, we only do one thing in those situations, guys. And I'm going to have to do it again. I have no choice. I apologize, but we typically put companies on a full alert when we're hot. And right now there's some stocks that are hot.
And CEO interviews.
Put them on your watch list. Put them on your radar. Watch the Rich TV Live Top 10. Yo, kid. Rich keep me alive. You know it's a full alert, baby. It's Bugatti Beats. We back in the green. I told y'all motherfuckers about Aurora and how it's gonna blow up. And Cura did the same and make you throw up. I was talking about Kush bottles, KSHB. I was talking about I ain't the son. What the gon' be? It was BVO. We gave you all the answers. TRST shit, you know it's cancerous. Don't forget about Afria. We brought you into some doubt. Yeah, right, it's full of love. Yeah, full of love, it's full of love. Let me take you to the future with ACB on top and Afria right next to the going nowhere. You know it's gaining hype, and if you ain't watching, you ain't winning. It's time to say goodnight. Seen him with the fever, that shit diva with the heater. You can leave that shit with Beaver. I don't fuck with non-believers. I got fire in my pocket, make my way up to Supreme. If you bet on this company, you gon' make some cream. XLY, I got lots of that. It's about to pop it fat. I ain't gotta stop the rap to tell you that you poppin' that Vivo. I buy that in my Speedo with eyes closed, eating a burrito or eating on some fucking Cheetos. Yeah, you know you buy that shit. It's a new strike on these haters, and the missile get you hit. Yeah, bow down, I ain't a hater like you. You bow down to a greater trader than you. You bow down, I ain't a hater like you. You bow down to a greater trader than you. Yeah, full alert, it's full alert. Yo, whoa, full alert, it's full alert. Full alert, it's full alert. Yo, full alert, it's full alert. Rich TV live. Ill kid in the fucking building. So another one of the picks that I brought you guys and I put in my top 10 is Valens. Valens, the Valens company. They were my number 10 pick. They are up 6% today. How about Kinross Gold? One of the top 10 picks for March 2020. They're up 4% today. Do you see a trend? Do you see the trend? I don't know. I mean, unless I'm losing my mind, I think my picks are pretty good. I think my picks have been doing pretty good. Let's do this, man. We're live and interactive. Let's do this. Let me know what's flying. Let me know what's popping. Let me know what's going on. Steven says, will the markets hold up this week is the question. It just depends on what the news is with the coronavirus. If the coronavirus continues to spread and the news is bad and it continues to get bad, then yeah, the markets are probably going to go down. But if they continue to pump the markets like they are today, and the world economy and the IMF decide that they're going to help the world printing more money, then we'll be fine. At the end of the day, they're just going to keep printing it. They'll just keep printing it, man. I don't see them stopping. So, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, if they want these markets to go up, they can make the markets go up. Steven says, nobody wants red no more. I mean, why would we want red? Why would we want red? People still got to make money, right? People can't leave their homes. People are afraid. People can't go to public places, so they still got to make money, right? What did Cramer said? Cramer said he doesn't feel like a Fed cut will make much of a difference until we find a vaccine. I agree. We need a vaccine. We need a solution to this problem. But what do we do between now and then? Warren Buffett came out and said he's not selling. Jim Cramer came out last week, said it was a buying opportunity. Clearly, they were right. Look, the market's back. And I'm talking big board stocks like Apple flying, Walmart flying, Costco flying, Twitter flying. These are big companies, and they're flying today. Nextech AR Solutions, great buy. Yeah, a lot of people have been talking to me about Nextech. They look very interesting. What else, guys? What else is popping? Anything else that we need to look at? For some reason, you guys don't like to hit the like button anymore. So I don't know what's up with that. But typically, when you come in this room, you're supposed to smash the like button. So I don't know if it's because it's early in the morning. I got too many winning picks. Maybe you're jealous. I don't know what it is, but come on, guys. Smash that like. VXL. Axial Bio Limited. VXL at 16 and a half cents, up 26%. That's a nice move for VXL. Big volume. Vaxial Bio Limited, VXL. I'll write that down. VXL. Just looking at all the markets right now. So CODX had a monster week last week, and it's kind of finished down. And today it's up 7%. And one that I was telling you guys about, I told you guys about this. I've been talking about it all weekend. Oh my goodness. Called it again. ONCY, Oncolytics Biotech Inc. I had a feeling they were going to bottom. I think there's some huge upside for this stock still. I think we could see the stock go as high as $6, and it's at $2.36. ONCY. They're fine. SPCE, Virgin Galactic Holdings, they're up 8% today, making a nice move. So a lot of stocks are bouncing back today. Microsoft up 4%. Look at that. Bills is already up 5% today. Dan Bilzerian is a very rich man, and he's taken Bills past $2-3 multiple times over the last year. I think right now at $1, the lowest we've ever seen it is 65 cents. So yeah, you could go a little bit lower, but I think even at $1, these prices are pretty good. It's actually been as high as $4 in the last year. The lowest has been at 65 cents, and we're currently at $1.08. And you got a guy, Dan Bilzerian, which is one of the richest guys in the cannabis sector. And this is his company. I just think because of the guys behind the deal that BILZ is going to do extremely well at some point. I'm not saying it's going to stay there, but at some point we will see it go to at least $2. So I think at this point there's an opportunity to make 100% on Bills. BILZ, Ignite International Brands. That's just my opinion, but I think we're going to see that. I don't know when, but it will happen. Thank you guys for the 13 likes. I appreciate you guys. Please, if you want to give me your picks, give me the symbol. Bit Graphic says IBIO is going down. Should I sell? Are you selling for a loss or for a gain? If you're in the profit and you see it going down, for sure you want to sell. But if you're in the red, I wouldn't sell. I would wait because it's just one day where the coronavirus stocks are going down. Not all of them. Some are still going up, but some are going down because they've been on fire and the market's been down. All of a sudden now the market's up, so coronavirus stocks are going to go down. It's just a trend. It could continue for a few days, or we could see the coronavirus stocks go back up tomorrow. Dan Balzerian is a very powerful man. He's also a very rich man. So if he wants to, with his friends, take BILZ up, he can. Just put it that way very easily. Steven says BLOZF looking good, trading sideways, but up 36%. That's nice. That's very nice. If you guys know any other stocks that are moving that you want me to take a look at, please let me know. I just wanted to break this news that the markets are green, as I did predict last night that they would be. All weekend, I thought they'd be red because of the coronavirus fears, but then the futures were green pre-market, and Asia was green, and now there's all screaming up 771 points on the news of stimulus, which keeps economists expects Fed to cut rates soon to head off impact of the outbreak. So this outbreak is clearly making news everywhere, and the global economy, the global banking system, the global institutions are going to fight together to stimulate the economy, and the market is responding in kind. Oil is flying up 5.4% right now at 47.18. Gold at 1595.90, up 29.2 basis points or 1.86%. Global Dow at 2,950, up 54.95 basis points or 1.9%. NASDAQ up 245 basis points or 2.86%. S&P 500 up 85.5 basis points or 2.89%. And the Dow up massive 3% or 791 basis points and climbing. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is very good. I do like Valens. I do own 2,000 shares of Valens. I bought it last week at 290. It's at 312. It's been as high today as 325. It's been as low as 298. I really like this company. And I think at some point, this company is going to go way, way, way higher. But full disclosure, I own Valens. I'm a shareholder. And I'm happy that they're doing well today. Let's take a look at Tilray. Tilray is going to report after market today. Let's see how Tilray is doing. Tilray is slightly down. So it'll be interesting to see what type of results they're going to report. I'm not anticipating huge numbers, so it'll definitely be interesting to see what the numbers look like. Wow, Lake is down 21%. IBIO is down 13%. So these dips, personally, I think they're buying opportunities. The question is, how much lower will they dip? And will these dips persist? Or is it going to be just a one-day dip? And I mean, right now it's throw up a coin, guys. Like, nobody really knows, right? Nobody really knows. So the beauty of being part of the Trading Academy is I get to know before the market opens what it's going to do. Not 100%, but it's nice to know. And if you guys would like to join the Trading Academy, love to have you be with us. And you too can trade options on gold. You can trade, futures on Bitcoin, stocks, indexes, Forex, and get a better idea of what the market's going to do before the market does it. I think it's made me a much better trader. I think it can make you a much better trader. And you also have an opportunity to build a business from your phone at home. I think that's the future. More and more people are going to want to work from home, make money from home. I know I don't want to go anywhere. I got multiple places I can go right now, homes that I can go and visit. I just don't want to. I don't want to get on a plane. I don't want to be around a large group of people. And I don't want to take the risk of getting a coronavirus from someone who's a stranger that has it that I don't know. Why would I want to put myself at risk? I'm not going to. KPTI is up. Steven says, what's your thoughts on IMT, International Montoro Resources, Inc.? Watch the interview. Guy comes across as wealth oil mogul. I like them, but the stock itself is pretty dead. So just be careful with that one, guys. I don't want to see anybody lose. August says BIOC had an offering at 40 cents. Michelle Clark says, but these huge companies have good stocks at cheap prices. It's always averaging out for them. That's why I love Rich TV. Well, I try to give you guys a good idea of what's happening in the markets every single day. KPTI. Like, I need to go to the Dominican because I've got a villa there and I haven't been on vacation in a while, so I kind of want to go, but I don't know, man. Do I want to be stuck in Dominican? Do I want to be stuck in a Dominican hospital if I get the coronavirus? Burgo King says, I totally agree with you, Rich. I am staying home. I smoke weed all day and work from my couch. Yeah, I mean, this is the future, guys. Join the academy. Let's work together from our couches and make a bunch of money until this coronavirus gets a vaccine and we can actually leave our homes and live a normal life again. That's my goal, Michelle. Try to get you guys in cheap and early and try to bring you guys to work as a unit and find ways to make money in the markets. Because the markets are not easy, especially when you have a global outbreak that is now taking over all the headlines. Nobody really knows. Yes, you can join the academy from Canada. I'm in Canada. Just email me and I'll show you how you can join. Right here. Email me and we'll get you started. We're building very fast because everybody realizes we're having a coronavirus outbreak and they're going to be working from home and they don't know how they're going to be making money. So they're joining the academy so they can trade and make money from home. And the beautiful thing is, if the market goes up, you can make money up. If the market goes down, you can make money down. And we have mentors and we have educators and we have professional traders that are going to give you trade ideas every single day. So I'd love to have you guys join me at the Trading Academy so that you can make more money trading and you can build a business building a trading academy and being a part of a trading academy where you can provide that same opportunity to others and make a residual income. Like right now, I'm making a $600 US residual income with the Trading Academy, whether I trade or not, whether I buy gold or not. I mean, it's nice to make a residual income. I really enjoy making residual incomes. I have multiple streams of income that I've been building over the years, and I only want to build more. And more people are approaching me to do business with them because of the size of our community, because they recognize our community is real. We have real people that show up every single day and they're here and they want to learn and they want to make money and they want to be a part of something where they have an opportunity to create financial freedom. So let's go. Let's build something. Let's build something together. I don't believe that this coronavirus will be here forever. I'm just going to put this out there. Austin says, been following you since the third red day started, and it's been really great. We really follow the markets, I think, as good as anybody. And we bring you guys live information as doing that. We also bring you guys picks in advance and explain to you why we think that those are good picks. And our results have been pretty good. We just did a top 10 and I put Visa and MasterCard number 1 and number 2, and both are up today. I put Valens number 10 and it's up today. I put Kinross in my top 10. They're up today. So I think our results speak for themselves. They're pretty good. But we did a nice diversified top 10 where we had some gold stocks, we had health stocks, we had a cannabis stock, we had coronavirus stocks, and we had financial service stocks in Visa and MasterCard. And I also added SPCE to my list, and they're up too. So right there, off my top 10, 5 of my top 10 are up today nicely. SPCE, Kinross Gold, Visa, MasterCard, and Valens. And I'm sure there's probably more up, but I'm not even looking in front of my list right now. But that's off the top of my head. Some of the stocks that are up in my top 10 that I gave to you guys absolutely free on Friday. Thank you guys for the 19 likes. Let's see. Oh, 20 likes. 20 is better than 19. If there's anything else that you guys think is going to make a move, please let me know. I'm going to give you guys a list of some of the picks that you guys have given me that I've been watching and some of the picks that I like that I think are going to start doing well. So ONCY is another one that I think has the potential. And they're up today. And I've been talking about them all weekend. I should have did a video. But yeah, they're up today. ONCY. mRNA is up today. TNXP is up today. TNXP and IBIO on the World Health Organization website. So I think those two have to be on everybody's watch list. TOMZ is another company that has a product that is making a difference for the coronavirus, TOMZ, and they're up today. mRNA, up today. TNXP and IBIO, TNXP, I believe, is up. IBIO is down because they've been on fire. This could be a buying opportunity. Okay, guys, if you're wanting to get in cheap, could be a buying opportunity for IBIO. And ONCY is having a nice day today. Let's see here. Dow bouncing back in a bid to recover from its worst week since the financial crisis. So literally, we are coming back from the worst week since 2008. 12 years since we had a week like that. So the market is bouncing back. Is this a dead cat bounce, or will this continue? That's the million-dollar question right now that everyone's trying to figure out. Look at this. IBIO went all the way down to 190. It's already back to 226. So I really like IBIO. And just because it goes down doesn't mean that it won't go back up. It's just right now the markets are very bullish. So because they're bullish and because coronavirus stocks were going up while the market was bearish, a lot of these companies that are in the coronavirus space are going to take a hit today because the market's doing well. But the question is, how low will they go? And chances are that a lot of these dips may just be buying opportunities. This may be nothing more than a buying opportunity. Nova Gold Resources, one of my picks that I've been talking to you guys about, they're up 6% today. So people are going back to gold, guys. So Barrick Gold, Nova Gold, and Kinross Gold, three stocks, gold stocks that I've been talking about consistently, all green today. That's exciting. Baby Else Nutrition is at 98 cents today. It's been as low as 88 cents and has been as high as $1.03. Full disclosure, I did buy 2,900 shares of Baby last week, and I'm actually looking for a dip so I can get some more. I probably should have bought some at 88 cents today, but I want to see how low it's going to go. So I'll be watching it very carefully because I would like to get 10,000 shares of this because I really like the company. I like the potential for what they're doing, changing the world, being a game changer. So I think Else Nutrition has a lot of potential. So keep it on your watch list, keep it on your radar. So the big news today, guys, is Jim Cramer is saying that the Fed rate cut won't do much until we get a vaccine. But clearly, right now, whatever they're doing is working. So you never know. Steven says, tight community, definitely on top of everything. What do I think of ONTX? Let me take a look at ONTX. You guys just keep giving me your picks and I'll take a look at them. There's so many companies for us to look at. So ONTX. On Canova Therapeutics, Inc. ONTX. Down 3%, traded 5.9 million shares. I have to do more research, but thank you for this pick. What else, guys? Any other picks? AF says sells off last week was due to people stops being hit and margin calls across the board. It's a good point. FTSV. FTSV. 47 Inc. Wow. Holy smokes. Oh, what the hell? FTSV. Who are these guys? Up 61%. They've gone from $5 to $93 in 1 year. What the hell? FTSV. Holy smokes. What the hell do these guys do? FTSV. That's a new one for me, guys. Thank you for the pick. FTSV. 47 Inc. Wow, 100% buy on bar chart with the top 1% signal strength. Insane. Up 92% in the last 5 days. Wow, they got a tight share structure, only 42 million shares. Holy smokes. Wow. Immuno-oncology company. It focused on developing novel checkpoint therapies to activate macrophages in the fight against cancer. The company's product candidate consists of 5F9 is an IgG4 monoclonal antibody against CD47, which is designed to interfere with recognition. Interesting. Now, another one of my top picks for March 2020 was GILD, Gilead Sciences. They're up today. So, well, today, guys, so far. Gilead Sciences is up nicely. One of the biggest vaccines already, from what I've heard. So, this could be one of the biggest leaders. And if they do find the cure, I fully expect Gilead Sciences to go to $100. Gilead Sciences Inc. having a nice day, up 5.8%. One of my top 10 picks for February 2020. Sorry, March 2020. So that's 6 of my top 10 picks that are nicely green so far. Danielle Miller says people are missing production dates on prototypes because they can't get what they need right now to build. Companies are going to be crumbling left and right. My parents and I own a telecom company. Oh, wow. Jeff Nowak says FTSV is being acquired by Gilead Sciences, up today over 62%. That's why. Yeah, it's difficult during crashes. Businesses take big hits. Michelle Clark says, I need a gold stock. I plan to buy some this week. After July, I predict a huge jump in gold stocks. I think I'm getting in the... Well, my top 3 gold stocks are Barrick Gold, Kinross Gold, and Nova Gold. And all 3 are green today. And they've been my top 3 picks that I've been talking about for quite some time now. Danielle says, good luck to all of you during this time. We can get through it, though. We will. We will get through it. VXL is on the who list? VXL? Really? Really? VXL. Vaxil Bio Limited. That's pretty interesting because VXL is only at 15 cents. You sure they're on the list? That's big. That's big. MRK moving with GILD. Wi-Fi is crashing. Hey, man. It's not my Wi-Fi. You mean the Wi-Fi stock? Yeah, I mean, stocks are going to go up and stocks are going to go down. BitGraphic says AQN and AMD stocks look promising. They're on an uptrend, but went down, but up again. Yeah, the markets are pretty bullish right now. This channel is about the most trending topics in the world, typically the stock market and investing. MT Adventure says Dogecoin is the best. Dogecoin is trash. Like, let's get real. Bitcoin is the only cryptocurrency I would ever even suggest anybody buying on this channel. Graziano Carbone says, I am so down on my cannabis stocks. I want to sell them all. Garbage weed stocks. Before you sell your weed stocks, just remember that before weed, just don't be the one wishing you held your gold stocks when gold explodes and wishing you held your cannabis stocks when cannabis explodes. Because you know what? I'd have to look into it more. Nokia's had a lot of ups and downs, so it's probably a good thing. Maybe they get a better CEO that does a better job. Yeah, and a lot of time listening to Warren Buffett. And Warren Buffett always says, don't buy stocks, buy companies. Invest in good companies. That's why I put Visa and MasterCard number 1 and number 2 on my list, because they're great companies. And voila, they're up today. All right, guys. So the news is Jim Cramer is saying that the Fed rate cuts, people are still scared, people are dying, people are getting sick all over the world, and this is a really serious issue, and people are starting to recognize that. As they recognize the severity of the issue, they're going to panic. They're going to pull their money out of the markets. They're going to do everything they can to protect themselves and their families. That's all that really matters in a pandemic, right? So a lot of people aren't really even focused as much in the markets. And now all of a sudden, after 7 days of red, the markets go green. Is this quantitative easing? Is this the rich getting richer? Is this just a delayed reaction? Is this a Band-Aid? And are we going to see red again tomorrow? Or are we going to see the green continue? And will we go back to having a market melt up? Did I top off my RSP today? Michelle Clark says, so many foreigners need to put their money somewhere. And you do not even have to give them rates for their money. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like now you're talking about almost zero interest rates at this point. So what virtual currency will be used on Mars by Elon? Bitcoin. Clearly, it's going to be Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the only cryptocurrency that you'll ever hear me talk about. I think the other cryptocurrencies are a waste of your time and money. You'll see YouTubers talk about other cryptocurrencies because they're trying to get views. The only cryptocurrency that matters to me is love Bitcoin, and I'm a big fan of Bitcoin. I interviewed a owner of a fund, a trading platform called Hedge Trader yesterday, and he explained what Bitcoin halving is. And I believe that that's going to be a big catalyst for Bitcoin. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. Jim Cramer says that the Fed needs to focus on finding a vaccine and that rate cuts aren't going to stop the bleeding. What do you guys think? This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. Austin says the other cryptos are valued by how well Bitcoin is valued. I think the other cryptos are a waste of our time. If you really want to invest in the best, invest in Bitcoin. Thank you, guys. It's your boy Rich from Rich TV Live, and I'm out. I'll come back with the biggest breaking news of the day. I'm watching the markets closely. Thank you for your picks. I'm out. Peace.